Today we are at the Wolverton ski area in Sequoia National Park, and there's a bit of snow on the ground, as you can see behind me, but not very much. But I'm gonna try to head up to Heather Lake, and I suspect there's going to be a lot of snow up there. I'd originally planned to grab some snowshoes and head on up there so I'd be prepared for deep snow, but I realized I don't really have any way to strap those snowshoes to my pack, and I'm not wearing a pack right now, but so I thought, you know what, let's just see what happens. Yesterday I was up to about 8,000 feet and there was still barely any snow. So I don't know, we're about 7,200 feet right now, something like that. We'll be climbing above 8,000, I think, for sure today. But hey, I've been in deep snow without snowshoes before. Not too long ago at Mount Pinos, where I was into snow up to my waist. So it's not the ideal situation, but it was still fun in its own way. It's just really hard. So let's just see how far we can make it. We might make it to Heather Lake, and we might not. So we're gonna head on out and see what happens. See what kind of adventure I can get myself into. But if it gets... maybe, I don't know, half a mile up the trail, if that, and I realized I left my glasses in my car, and that's not good when you're traveling through snow, as I can attest to, since I've been snow blind in the past. So I'm gonna head back down. I'm just too close not to. If you're ever hiking in the snow, bring goddamn sunglasses, because you will pay for it if you don't. If you're out there for more than, I don't know, an hour, maybe even less, bring sunglasses. I swear, it's not fun. It is painful, so let's go back down. Okay, I'm back on track now. I got my sunglasses so I don't get snow blind, and I switched my jacket out because the down jacket was way too hot. It's a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. I mean, maybe not a lot warmer. My hands are still frozen, but it's warmer. So now we're back on track. We're heading up, and let's actually hike a little bit, or maybe even run a little bit. Another thing I wanted to mention is I don't have my running shoes on today because I thought I might be in deep snow. So I have some Gore-Tex boots on. So I'm not sure how much I'll be running today, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe these boots will be awesome for running. So let's get up there. Pretty cool. Looks like there are some coyote tracks there, so that was pretty neat to see. Kind of good news and bad news. Good news is I'm now on a trail that hasn't been traveled by anybody since it last snowed, which is surprising, but I think it just snowed a little bit a few days ago. So bad news though, I'm wearing these Gore-Tex boots and I'm already starting to feel a blister on my back heel on my right foot. So I'm definitely going to continue going because I could handle a blister. So, but snow's getting a little bit deeper, but you know, now we can see tracks like rabbit tracks and coyote tracks. So that should be pretty neat to see. So continuing to head up. Right now I'm climbing up this hill. There's a series of switchbacks taking me up over the hill, and I'm pretty sure if I know where I'm at, this is called the hump. there's actually two ways to get to Heather Lake. One is straight over the hump, and the other is around the watchtower. And the watchtower runs right along this granite cliff, and it's really dangerous this time of year because it gets iced up and you could just slip and fall right off the cliff. So maybe if I had crampons, I might try that, or snowshoes, but I don't. I just have my boots that are giving me really bad blisters right now. But we're almost over the hump, and I think it's just a little ways further to Heather Lake. So, so far successful. The snow is not too deep. It's only like, I don't know, an inch or two deep. It's actually really nice to hike up. So, and it is just incredibly beautiful. And I'm the only person here. I'm the only person that's been here for days. And I love that. It's just perfectly silent out here, except the occasional sound of a bird or a pine cone falling. So this is incredible. So we're gonna head on over the hump. I'm at the top of this hill, and I just realized that I made a wrong turn. And I told you I'm the only person up here, except for one group of backpackers that I passed a little ways ago. And I was watching out for signs the entire way, but when I hit that group of backpackers, I'm pretty sure there was a sign there for a turnoff to Pear Lake and Heather Lake. And well, now I know where I'm at. I'm at the top of Panther Gap, and the sign here in front of me says it's 4.2 miles to the top of Alta Peak. I don't think I can make it to the top of Alta Peak today, not with these boots, but I'm not gonna stop here. But I'm really disappointed I can't show you Heather Lake because I thought we were almost there. But that's typical. I should have been looking a little bit closer. So I'm a little disappointed, but hey, who knows? Let's see how close we can get to Alta Peak. So as I'm hiking up, I keep considering, should I just go to Alta Peak or not? And bottom line is there's 6.6 miles to the top. Round trip is 12 miles. Add another mile for my forgetting sunglasses at the very beginning. 13 miles with blisters starting around mile 4. I don't think that's a very smart idea. I don't have any hydration either. I have no liquid, so I don't think that's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is kind of split the difference, and I'm going to go to 5.5 miles, which is going to give me, I think, a straight 10 miles in the end. Which is just a little ways up. So we'll head up this trail just a little bit more, turn around, and then maybe we could jog down a little bit through the snow. If only I wore my running shoes, I would have done it anyway. But I don't think I'll be wearing these boots ever again. So still just incredible views of the Mineral King area. You can easily see Sawtooth Peak and Mount Florence and these really, to me, kind of iconic peaks. It's just beautiful to see them. Let's keep going. So I said I was going to turn around at 5.5 miles. I am at over 5.4 miles, and this tree just took out the trail. I could hop over it, but literally I'm almost at 5.5 miles. So I think this is a sign, which I don't believe in signs, that this is my turnaround. The sign is my watch. It says almost 5.5. So I'm turning around here and we're gonna head on down. And the good news though is if we went to Heather Lake, we're gonna get just about 8 miles, but today we're gonna get like 10 or maybe more. So pretty happy with this. So we're heading down now. Having a lot of fun running down this trail. I've never ran in boots before. I've never ran in boots with heel blisters either, but I just passed my jacket. I picked it up, obviously, but it is way too warm to wear it. So hopefully when I get back into the trees, I'll be able to put it on. So I'm now carrying both my gimbal for this camera and my jacket, which is not ideal. But I was gonna mention, my experience has been that when you start getting blisters, it feels a lot worse than it actually is. So there have been runs where I've stopped running before because I thought, oh my God, the blisters are gonna be massive, you know? I should get back to the trailhead. And then I take off my shoes and I don't even see a blister. It's just kind of a hot spot, you know? It was a developing blister. So, however, I do believe there's got to be limits to that. So, and I don't know if the limit is 6 or 7 miles, and that's what I'm doing today. The blister thing started on my right foot at like 3 or 4 miles, and we're going to be doing 10 total. So we're going to test those limits today. I'm going to test those for you so you know where that limit is for me. That limit might be different for you, but hey, that's what I get for wearing boots that I haven't worn in at least a year. So, and again, we'll see how the running does. That might make it even worse because of the fast motion friction. Got to see some of the elusive mule deer right there hanging out in the trees. You have to be really careful with those guys. They look friendly, they look harmless, but they are dangerous. They are bloodthirsty animals. So mule deer, just stay away from them. So I just passed the fork to Pear Lake and Alta Peak, and I'll go on record saying it was very clearly my fault that I missed the sign. So I was going to do a video there, except that there are 2 people there at the fork, 2 other backpackers. And as I was walking up, I was thinking, could these be the same people that were here when I passed by earlier? Maybe they didn't move. So no, they're different people. Those people were going up to Alta Peak also, and then coming down to Pear Lake, which is, it's going to be tough with the snow. From Alta Peak to Pear is pretty steep. So, but anyway, we've got only like 2 miles left, so let's keep going down. Well, we finished. Finished with 10.1 miles, and like I said, originally we were going to go to Heather Lake, and that would have been a little bit over 8 miles round trip, so I got in a couple extra miles there. We got to see some awesome spots off of Panther Gap on the way up to Alta Peak. No, we didn't get to see Heather Lake, but running down the trail was actually really nice, and it went really fast, I think, and it didn't hurt as bad on the blisters. I think because I was more kind of bouncing instead of lifting my heel, so running was actually more comfortable and faster. So it was nice on the way down. I saw a couple more people, had a nice chat with them. So it was great. I hope you enjoyed seeing this stuff. Hope you enjoyed me taking the wrong trail again, getting semi-lost again. But that's the way I do it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that.